Welcome back in Live Now. I'm Austin Westfall. We want to start off with some breaking news. We are hearing out of Oregon that a small plane has crashed in the Fairview neighborhood. This is in the Portland metro area. Our affiliate in the area, Fox 12, says, according to a statement from the Port of Portland, the crash happened around 10:20 a.m. local time near the Troutdale Airport. You're looking at video from the scene. We just heard from officials moments ago who are letting us know what they know so far about this situation. Let's watch.
10:20 this morning, we received calls of black smoke coming from the area just behind us here. We started to receive other calls, and what happened was there was a small aircraft that was flying over, and it crashed. At some point during the crash, it hit a power pole or tower, causing it to fall over. And so the power lines fell into a field of some sort and started a brush fire. That fire luckily was kind of adjacent to a swampy area, so it didn't really spread. The impact of the aircraft crashed into a building of townhomes, and that structure also caught fire. I don't know the exact I don't know if that fire is still active. We'll have Gresham Chief Lewis that will be able to give you guys a briefing on that. So Gresham Fire is the lead agency for the fire. Portland Fire and Rescue also supported them. FAA will be the investigating agency on the airplane crash, and that's really all I know at this point.
Any fatalities?
I don't know. I know that there are injuries. I don't know how many, I don't know how severe, and I don't know about fatalities.
Do we know how many people are in the plane?
We don't.
And where it took off from?
I don't have that information, and all that information will come from the FAA. We haven't received that information from the FAA.
Do you know exactly how many houses get into one building?
So it's a building of townhomes. It appears to be multiple units in the townhome, or in the building. Multiple townhome units in the building that caught fire.
What about the people that have inside?
So the area was evacuated. The residents in the adjoining structures were asked to evacuate. We have trauma intervention program volunteers that are here helping those people navigate through being displaced. And I think we're trying to get some emergency services lined up for these people.
Do we know how many people may be displaced? Would you say their home was damaged?
I don't have that number, no.
Do you know how many people are without power right now?
I don't know that number. I know that both PGE and Portland General have, or I should say, I know that Portland General Electric has been notified. I don't know what their status is on the power.
What happens now? What are the next steps for you?
So for us, MCSO is just here really securing the scene. It's not a crime scene. We are here to support fire and FAA. We have detectives here ready to help the FAA when they arrive to investigate this crash. My understanding is that there's somewhat large debris field, and so right now we're collecting parts of the airplane, and all those things will be collected for the FAA to investigate.
Where is the airplane? Is it in the field, or is it in somebody's house? Or?
The airplane landed on, or crashed into one of these townhome structures.
Okay, so there's plane debris in somebody's house right now.
Some of it is, yes. Like I said, the plane hit a power pole, and so the impact of that appears to have caused some of the plane pieces to come off. So there's, like I said, there's really kind of two crash areas, so to speak, and debris kind of all around.
And I just want to clarify this, like cluster of townhomes, are they connected, or is it like individual townhomes?
They're connected. Yes. Go ahead.
And for the people evacuated, are you guys going to help them find support, find somewhere to go, or are they just kind of left to figure it out?
Yeah, so the TIP volunteers are here. The TIP volunteers are very well connected to services. We're also working on getting emergency services out here, I believe, from either the county or the city.
Is FAA on its way, or is it already on scene? If it's not here, how long is it going to take for them to get here?
All very good questions. They have not communicated any of those things to us at this point.
Long shot, Mr. Knott. Do you know if was it taking off or landing from Fairview Airport?
That also we don't really know for sure. And like I said, the FAA would have the flight plan and would know exactly what the intended route of that aircraft was.
Longshot, do you have the tail number of the plane by chance?
I don't. No. So let me. That's really all I have, which I know isn't much, but that's what it is. I will touch bases with Lewis, and he has indicated that he'd come down and give you guys a briefing on the fire.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we heard that update earlier today. Just moments later, they took a little pause, and then we heard more from some emergency officials responding to the scene. Let's play out a little bit more about what we know about this scary situation in Fairview, Oregon. Again, I'll pull up some video of what the scene looked like moments ago. We're digesting this in real time, some sort of small plane crash into a neighborhood. Here's what emergency officials had to say. It continues.
Reported a column of smoke in this direction west of the airport. Arriving crews found heavy fire involvement in a row of 3-story condo units. So we had initially 2 and then later 3 and 4 units involved in the fire. Initial report was possibly a plane crashed into those apartments. We've been able to confirm that that has happened. We've been in touch with NTSB out of their Seattle office, and they'll be sending a team to the scene. Our fire investigators are there now. They're working hand in hand with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office to rope off the area, protect any evidence that may be found. Additionally, we have 2 transmission lines from Portland General Electric that are down. Nobody has confirmed that they were struck by the aircraft. That's an assumption that's being made. We just don't have that information confirmed yet. Initial report says that there were 2 occupants on the airplane, and we're missing 1 residential occupant from the condo unit.
And how long did it take you to get things under control, under contained?
The fire went to 5 alarms. So generally speaking, that's each alarm has 4 engines in a ladder truck. So when we go to 5 alarms, we're talking almost 20 engines, ladder trucks, 5 or 6 chief officers, and a bunch of ancillary equipment, rehab units and air supply and those type of things. So it's warm today. It's not as hot as it's going to be later this afternoon, but when you're wearing roughly 75 pounds of fire protective clothing that's made to insulate you from the weather, it gets very hot very fast. So a lot of the crews we needed were so we can rest and rehab, not overheat our firefighters, make sure we have enough resources for them on the scene today.
You said 4 units were impacted by the crash?
I may have said 4. Initially there was 2. It spread to 3, 4. I think now it's going to displace 5 families. It may be a 6th one. They're going to look that over, see whether or not they can return to their residence this evening.
And injuries. You mentioned that there was 2 people on the plane and 1 person may be missing from one of those phones. Outside of that, can you talk about injuries?
2 people have been treated by AMR medics. There's 2 of those on the scene along with an AMR supervisor. The first one was treated and refused transport. The second was just being looked at when I walked up here to visit with you, so I don't know the outcome.
And how is fighting a plane crash fire different from a typical fire?
Generally, a residential fire in a 3-story condo unit for us is you go in the front door, you go up the stairs, and you put out the fire wherever it's at. This particular fire was well involved. There was collapse from the initial airplane strike, so you couldn't get into the units. So a lot of it was the units on either side. We were able to attack from inside, but the unit where the most impact was a defensive fire for that unit from outside, overhead water from a ladder truck.
Pets, too?
No information on pets.
I mentioned the fuel, too, from the plane also had fuel.
So by the time I arrived, there didn't look like there was a fuel-fed fire, but certainly on the initial dispatch and the smoke column rising from the unit, it looked like there could have been hydrocarbons involved.
And how important is it to have support from surrounding apartments during situations like this?
Well, Certainly, Gresham is okay for taking care of Gresham for one alarm. Beyond that, we need our partners. And throughout the region, whether it's Clackamas or Tualatin Valley, Portland or Gresham, we use automatic vehicle locator, so we get the closest appropriate piece, no matter whose fire it is or where it's located. So there were Portland crews on the initial dispatch, and then by the time we went to second alarm, we had committed everybody from Gresham, some more from Portland. We have an engine from Vancouver here, and I've been with Gresham Fire 22 years now. First time we've had a Vancouver engine into one of the cities. Now, it's important to note that we're in the city of Fairview. The Gresham Fire Department provides fire protection through a contract with Fairview.
How long did it take you guys to get here today?
I don't have that information available to me. Engine 7-4 is right over there, so it couldn't have been very long.
Do you know where that plane took off from?
I do not have that information. Somebody might. I don't know.
Was there any sort of warning that this plane was in trouble or anything of that nature?
The initial report from Troutdale Tower was there was no mayday, no call for emergency.
Do we know the make of the plane?
We do not.
Did you find the pilot?
To my knowledge, we have not found any of the victims.
And when power lines are hit, how does that change the scenery for you guys as firefighters?
Fortunately for us, the lines that may have been hit, the lines that are down, are in a right-of-way for big transmission lines, so there's not like there's residential or businesses underneath them. Now, it did spark a little bit of a wildfire, some grass fire in that area when they fell, but it wasn't really a big threat to firefighters or the community because that's an isolated area to begin with.
No firefighters were injured at all.
No reported firefighter injuries.
All right, thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
LEWIS, 2 T's.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Reported column of smoke.
Okay, so we wanted to bring you a little bit of what we know so far about this developing situation in Fairview, Oregon. Again, Fox 12, our affiliate in the region, saying that a small plane has crashed into a residential neighborhood near Troutdale Airport. We'll bring you updates on Live Now as this story progresses. Let's take a break. We're back in 2 minutes.